there she is. I got a phone call earlier with a guy who had a rock crawler for sale. Looks cool. I'm not gonna buy one of these things unless I can drive it, so I told him to meet me out at the dry lake bed. I'm Rick.
Rick, I'm Dion. You ever been out rock crawling?
I've been in some decent Jeeps and we've done some really stupid things, yeah.
Yeah? My rock crawler I'm trying to sell today is 4-seater, over $130,000 invested. Looking to get rid of it because I'm building a new car with 2 seats. They need to fund new parts, tires, wheels, start all over again.
Yeah, the whole rock crawling thing. Ever since they brought Jeeps back from World War II, guys have been doing it.
Yeah.
You know, all the GIs fell in love with the Jeeps. They were 4-wheel drive. They would go anywhere. All of a sudden, you know, let's try and make them faster and put some bigger tires on them. And it's just been a massive progression to this.
Full-length suspension, 1,000 horsepower transmission, 44-inch tires, got reservoir-filled shocks.
I mean, it looks like everything's built right.
Oh, it's built
Yeah.
right.
Okay, let's get in this thing. I have been in Jeeps and rock crawlers. I have been vertical. I've rolled these things. It's fun. But before I spend a wad of cash, I want to be able to drive it fast, check it out, and see what it can do. All right, let's go. Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me.
You don't have to let off either. You just slam it.
It handles like a champ, dude. Wish there were some trails made right on.
I know.
The thing drives great. It's everything he says it is.
So what'd you think?
I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah?
I'm thinking like 35 grand.
You can part the car out for 50.
It's a very, very interesting toy.
One of a kind.
You know how often I hear that? There's like 10,000 of these things that are also one of a kind.
Yeah.
40?
44.
You have to realize, up until like 2007, every guy on this side of the country refinanced their house and built one of these. I'll give you 41. That's what I mean. That's it. That's all I can do.
41's it. I'll do it.
All right, dude. Meet me down at my shop.
Uh-huh.
I'll see you in like an hour. I'll have cash, check, whatever you want.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Great.
thanks, man.
Uh-huh.
I think I made a pretty good deal on it, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it before I sell it.
So what do we got?
My Ultra 4 race car.
All right, it's kind of like a hybrid between a trophy truck and a rock crawler, right?
Yep.
People have been driving rock crawlers around since the very first Jeep. There's just something about going where you're not supposed to be able to go and then trying to do it fast.
Ultra 4 is a cross between desert racing and rock crawling. I need to sell this car so I can build a new one. To race Ultra 4 competitively, you better spend a lot of money and a lot of time. You can't have another hobby.
The thing's pretty gnarly, man. Tell me about it. Did you build it yourself, or?
I did. It's got a 5-liter engine, 14-inch brakes, C4 trans. It's a solid car.
Okay. So are they fast?
It's a balancing act. This thing has to be fast in the desert, but it has to be able to get through the rocks, too.
Top speed in it, what's that?
100 miles an hour.
You want to show me?
Absolutely. I don't know how much they know about Ultra 4 race cars, but once they see this car going, they're going to want it.
Awesome. Whoa. This thing is pretty badass. It's fast, it looks like it's built well. I know I can make money off of it, and I could see having a lot of fun with this thing.
So what do you think?
It does look pretty fun.
We both know once you build this stuff, you never get your money out of it.
That's why I'm only asking 50.
I'll do 20.
Could you do 42?
25. That's my limit. That's the most I can spend on it.
I think we could get there. If I pull my lights, my nav,
Nope.
and my comm.
Nope. I'm taking it all. 25.
How about 27 and I throw in the trailer?
We can do that. All right, it's a deal.
Thanks.
All right, if you want to bring it to the pawn shop, we'll get y'all taken care of, all right?
Sounds good.
Take care.
Dude, when are we taking this thing out in the desert?
Like, I'd let you drive this.
Earlier, I got a call from a woman selling a sand rail. There's just about no off-road vehicle we won't look at. Seems like every time we look at one, we end up buying it. Look at that.
This is why I called you. It's a 5-seater extreme sand rail.
So you drive this thing in those shoes?
It'd be a first. I called the guys down from the pawn shop today to come look at my extreme sand rail dune buggy. I was awarded it in my divorce. It goes very fast, and it's just an awesome car to drive.
So do you know what year it is?
I think it's about 6 years old.
Okay. You know, the design of these is they're made really light, and they put big motors in them because they need all the power to go to the back wheels to get through the sand. I mean, even the tires, they're made like this so they hold an edge in the sand. I mean, it's just something that I think almost everybody I knew would grow up around.
I mean, I literally started going out in the desert in 1973.
I mean, he taught me how to drive in one of these.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was growing up, my dad bought a 1973 Volkswagen thing, and that's when I first started going to the dunes. And unlike the old Volkswagen sand rails, this thing is a rocket. Well, tell me about it.
It's an extreme sand rail. It's a 5-seater.
Okay.
It's a Chevy blown 4.3 motor with a 930 horse transmission. It's got nitrous hookup in the rear.
Nice.
Nitrous is one of those good, bad things. Is it almost like having the super turbo booster on your car? Yeah. Does it absolutely destroy motors? 100% completely.
Yeah, but it's nice to have the option if you want it, right?
Yeah. Out here in the desert, there's a lot of people that like sand rails. But since people build and customize these things themselves, you really have to make sure everything works right. So can we take it for a spin real quick?
Absolutely.
I love this thing. It's got some serious power. You give it the gas, and your neck snaps right back. I just wish I had time to take it out to the desert and give it a real test drive. Okay, so how much you want for it?
I'm looking to get about 20 for it.
It's not as if you're asking a really unfair number for it. But in this economy, people don't have the money to pay for luxury items.
I'll give you 15 grand, cash.
Are you kidding me? I've got about probably $21,000 worth of upgrades in this vehicle.
I know, but the thing is, when everybody refinanced their house in this town, bought a Harley, a sand rail, and a boat. There's just so many of these out on the market right now.
I think 18.5 is the lowest I'm gonna go.
I'll go 17 grand on it. I can't go no more.
I know the value of this car, and I just can't walk away for less than 18.5. It's clean, it's well taken care of. There's really nothing you guys have to do on it.
All right, 18.5.
Deal.
Thanks.
Woo! With all the upgrades that I had on the vehicle, I was just very secure with the price that I was asking. There was no way he was gonna talk me down below 18.5.
Corey and I are at a local car dealership looking at a 1967 Myers-Max Volkswagen kit car. They want $36,750 for this. So I called my car guy, Misha, who can verify that this is an original and not a knockoff.
This is nice, 67 Manx. This is beautiful.
See, he thinks it's a nice car.
I don't understand what the appeal is here.
This is a very rare vehicle. There was only 6,200 of these ever made between 64 and 71. You're more likely to run into a fake one of these. 350,000 replicas, knockoffs of this were made.
So is it all original?
So there's a few ways you can tell if this is real or a knockoff. First of all, by the emblem right here on the hood and the way the hood is shaped. It has the original emblem, the original hood. Also, the ABS plastic dash is an original, and also in the rear here, the license plate mounts with the struts is another way to tell that this vehicle's original.
Okay. They also had to cut the pan down a little bit, right?
14 inches. They use vintage Volkswagen Beetle pans, and if you check the chassis, it'll show that it's been shortened 14 inches.
All right, so this is the real deal Manx.
And this is all original. They did a wonderful job on the restoration, 100%. This is the real deal right here.
Sweet. Go get the guy. Let's get some keys. Let's take this thing for a ride.
Okay.
Obviously, I need to bring this thing out on the road before I drop any cash, but this is really more for Corey's sake than it is mine. He really needs to learn how cool Steve McQueen was and the cars he drove. So I think he's going to get it finally today. You ready?
I guess. Be careful, man. I feel like I'm gonna fly out the door.
There is no door.
I know there's no door, but I'm like that's what I'm saying.
So what do you think? It's a cool car.
It's cool. I just didn't know they were this small. Dude, I feel like I'm in a clown car.
Well, it's based on a Volkswagen Bug. Of course it's going to be this small.
I get it. If it's worth money, then we'll buy it. But I just don't. I just couldn't see myself ever having to want one of these. Uh-oh.
It's dying on me. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Try to fix it, Mr. Mechanic. It's 110 degrees outside. We're in the desert in Las Vegas, and you have me stuck in this thing. You ruined my life.
Put it in neutral and try and start it.
Dunzo.
Get in the driver's seat.
I'm like coasting in an automobile right now, dude. Like, what are you doing to me?
Put your foot on the brake.
I understand. I don't even fit underneath this thing, dude.
Okay, no, just keep your foot on the brake and just try to start it.
I fixed it.
My Steve McQueen dream of owning a 1967 Myers Manx is basically turning into a nightmare. This thing ended up dying on us. Now we're pushing it back to the shop, and I'm gonna have a serious talk with my car guy, Misha, because right now, no one is wearing a crown in this affair.
I will never forgive you for this.
So what happened?
It stalled out on me. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. I think it's probably a fuel issue, but then again, God knows what it could be. It's not running right at all.
Yeah, I think probably best case scenario, a couple $100, fuel pump, fuel filter. Worst case, we're gonna have to replace the whole engine. That's probably gonna cost you about $2,500.
Do you think these cars are even worth the trouble?
Listen, despite you breaking down, this is still a wonderful vehicle. It's beautiful. The body's all original, and the restoration is fantastic. Even with the busted motor, I think it's worth about $45K.
Okay. Well, thanks, man, for coming down, dude.
No sweat.
So, no, I think it's a great car.
I hate this thing right now. I'll go get the guy and let you talk to him. Misha, come with me.
Yeah. So even though Rick had to push the vehicle back, it's still very valuable. It has the original body, original parts. The restoration is fantastic. I fell in love with this myself, so if Rick passes on it, I'm gonna be right back to scoop it up.
Hi, Rick. Buddy, I'm sorry.
It did not make the entire trip. But I like it. My car guy loves it, and he thinks I can get some good money out of it. Let me give you $28,000 for it.
Rick, I think I'd kind of stick pretty close to the asking price. We know the rarity of them. I think I'd be able to reduce it to around $35,500.
For me to get the full value out of the car, I might need to put a new engine in it. So, my best number would be 31.
31? Okay. Rick, I'm sorry. I think the lowest that I can do is $33,500.
33.5 is it?
33,500 is it.
All right, I'll do the 33.5. You got to tow it to my shop, though.
Sounds good. Fair.
Let me go to my car and get my checkbook back.
Okay,
I will be
Rick.
right back.
Thanks, buddy. Okay.
This thing is sweet.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, how are you?
So this is it, huh?
Yep, 2011 Razor XP900.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun with this thing, you know, I like to go fast. This one does about 80.
This thing will do 80 miles an hour
80 miles an hour, yeah.
through the desert.
Through the desert.
Wow, man.
I called the guys down, pawn shop, check out my 2011 RZR XP900. It's all tricked out, it's got a lot of stuff added to it. I want some today because I want to try the new Arctic Cat Wildcat. I guess it's gonna come out in a couple of weeks from now, so can't wait to test drive that thing.
You know, I've always wanted one of these, man. I mean, Polaris is one of my favorite companies, man. I mean, they make the best snowmobiles, they make really good quads.
The original side-by-sides were just farm equipment, and Polaris came along, made their Razor, and made that one just for off-roading. It wasn't farm equipment no more.
So it's definitely not stock. What all did you have done to it?
I put a lot of money into it. I did the cage, HID lights, wheel spacers, general tires, the MagnaFlow exhaust system. The motor is pretty much stock. It's fast enough, so I didn't have to do
Pretty
anything.
much stock or stock?
Stock.
Okay.
Growing up in Vegas, there's not a lot for kids to do. So everybody I hung out with went out to the desert and raced. Off-roading's a big deal here, so that's why we've always done well selling vehicles like this. Mind if we take it for a test drive?
Not at all.
All right.
All right, let's jump in.
This thing is a beast. It may not have the monster power of the Sanrail we bought earlier, but this thing is way more my style. If we can get a good deal on it, I'd love to do a few more practice laps before I flip it to the next buyer. How much are they new? They're 15 new?
About 16.7, yeah.
16,
I'm asking 20,500, so.
20,500? I'll give you like 13,000.
No way, man. That's too low. I paid a lot of money for the cage, about $2,700, plus the doors and rims and tires, and so I'm thinking about 19.3.
19.3?
Yeah.
I've had these, man. I get what you put into them. And I mean, you're never gonna get it back out, though. It's a labor of love, man. It's not a labor of making money. I'll go up to 14.
I wish I could. No way. I need about 18.5 at least that.
I mean, at 18, I could go buy a brand new one and do all the crap myself. I'll go 15, man. That's the best I'm gonna do. Cash money, man.
Let's do 15.7.
At 15.5, you got a deal, my man.
Yeah, it's hard to make a decision, but I guess I'll probably go for it.
All right,
So,
deal.
deal.
I got my trailer over here. Let me pull it up here so I can load it up. Cool. I can't believe we bought 2 off-road vehicles on the same day. I'm sensing a trip to the desert in the very near future.
After buying our second off-road vehicle in a week, Corey's been talking trash, saying he's got a better deal. We do need to test him out before we can sell him. And what better way to settle a dispute than good old-fashioned competition?
I'm gonna kick your ass all over these dunes today.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you might have the big, bad Sanrail, man, but the Razor I bought is just gonna destroy it. Not only did I buy the better machine, but I'm also the better driver. My dad doesn't stand a chance.
You really think you're gonna be faster than me in that thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, we'll see. Corey thinks he's gonna kick up a little dust to get the best of me. Please, the Sanrail has all the power.
You look like you're driving the station wagon, Pops.
Yeah, station wagon with nitrous. Driving these things through miles and miles of endless desert in no man's land, there's nothing like it. It's absolutely amazing. It's what these things were meant to do. But now it's time to put Corey in his place.
So what do we got going on here?
Well, we're gonna race to the top of this hill. After I beat you, we're gonna go back to the motorhome, and since I won, you'll make lunch.
All right, I'll throw a Hot Pocket on the grill for you, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna give you like a 3 or 4 second head start, just to make you feel good about yourself.
You really think you're gonna beat me?
I know I'm gonna beat you. It's my age, it's my experience, it's everything I know that you don't know, son. You were in a go-kart, I am in a NASCAR.
We'll see what happens.
All right, let's go.
It's not gonna make it. It's too steep. I just didn't have the power to get to the top, and I couldn't turn around. So the only way I can get down was reverse. My dad's never gonna let me live this down.
Plain and simple, just no competition between the Sanrail and the Razor. I won, he's gonna have to deal with it. I knew Corey couldn't hang with the big boys. What else is new? just lost my clutch.
What happened?
I lost my clutch. I have no clutch left.
What happened to that old experienced driver thing?
I beat you, didn't I?
You have to finish a race to win it.
We finished the race. Just grab a rope and start towing.
Say please. I swear to God, I'll leave your ass out here. I may have not made it all the way to the top of the dune, but at least mine still works.
Please tow me back to camp.
We got a call from a guy selling a Honda Pilot ATV. At one point, we had over a dozen of these at the shop. So I'm tagging along to make sure my dad doesn't start hoarding them again. Oh, look, and it belongs to Bill Clinton.
I look like Bill Clinton, huh? Like I've never heard that before.
How you doing, buddy?
I called the guys at the pawn shop to come on by and take a look at my 1989 Honda Pilot. I bought this for my two sons about 9 years ago, but we have too many toys and it just sits and collects dust now. I originally bought the Pilot for $6,500. I'm hoping to get around $7,000 for it, but there's no way I could go below $4,000.
This brings back a lot of memories because back right around 2000, before the Rhinos were out and the Razors and all that other stuff, it was just a really weird market. I just discovered that a lot of people had them and they didn't know they were worth money, and a lot of people wanted them and the parts were worth a fortune. So I was all over the West Coast. I was snatching them up like crazy and just taking them apart. I had one guy full-time taking apart Odysseys and Pilots and selling the parts.
In the late 80s, Honda came out with the Pilot, which was the next evolutionary step in the Honda Odyssey, an off-road car. They were so expensive, they never met sales expectations. And in a few years, they stopped selling them.
So you mind if I take it for a spin?
No, please do.
This thing is just pure fun, even on the street. Sometimes, I just love my job.
Great. Letting my dad drive an ATV before he buys it is like letting a 10-year-old girl ride a pony and then asking her if she wants it. Not a good idea. Well, do you feel like a kid again?
I feel 30 again. All right, big question. How much you want for it?
Well, if it made you feel like 30, it's got to be worth $7,000.
No, it's not. I mean, realistically, what do you want for it?
How about 6? So I think 6 is really fair for both sides.
I'm thinking more like $3,500.
There's no way. No way. I can't take 35. What I've seen on the internet, some of the good quality, good condition ones like these, I mean, even guys I see parting these out are probably getting twice that on parts alone.
I mean, if you want to, man, you can take this thing apart, list all the stuff on the internet, relist it, and a year from now, you'll get $6 or $7 grand.
I can do 4,500. I can't do.
I'll go
do
4 grand. $4,000. It's cash. You don't have to deal with it anymore. I'll go 4 grand. That's the most I can go.
Wow. You can't do 42.
Nope, 4 grand.
Okay, man.
All right. All right, I'll have some guys by in an hour or two. They'll pay and load it up.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Thanks.
I've had a lot of fun with it with my family. We got $4,000 back out of it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I bet my wife has a few ideas.
A guy called the pawn shop and he's got a 1967 Barry Mini T dune buggy. These things could be really hit or miss. So I grabbed Chum and thought we could get out of the shop for a little bit and go check it out.
And Bill, our car expert, is going to meet us too.
So this is it, huh? This is the one.
This is the dune buggy. I don't know if we could both fit in it at the same time, but looks pretty sweet.
I called the pawn shop because I want to sell my Barry Mini T dune buggy. I've had it for 2 years. Worked on it the first year. The second year, I just been driving and having fun. I've always been a VW guy, and when this came available, I jumped at it. I'm looking to sell the dune buggy because I'm getting older and getting in and out of it, it's harder.
It's nice. Barry Mini T, pretty cool company, father and son company, and they used to make these shells right here. And you can take a Volkswagen chassis, put a fiberglass frame on it, some big wide tires, and you could ride around in a beach, you could ride around on sand dunes. That's why they call them beach buggies, sand buggies. Did you put this together?
Did not. Found it in the backyard in Prump, covered in about 4 inches of dust.
Okay, how do you know it's a Barry T then?
Just looking at the body, that's what the bed's supposed to look like. Look like a little old Ford bucket T.
You mind if we take a look around it, check it out?
Hope so.
Does this pop up? Can I take a look at the motor real quick?
Straight up, and we can actually lock it back. I kind of do this. There you go.
Yep, Volkswagen motor. Looks decent, huh?
You know, some of these could be worth a lot of money, some of them aren't. All right, I'm gonna go get Bill.
All right, I'm gonna take a seat in here, check it out if you don't mind.
Right ahead.
Oh, yeah. And another right turn. Another right turn.
So this is it.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I'm about to do some burnouts,
It looks
man.
good. It looks good. I like it. So, you guys brought me to look at the old dune buggy, huh?
I know it's a Barry T body and a Volkswagen. I don't know anything else.
So these things are pretty awesome. The first reported publication of a dune buggy is 1959, when someone actually took a VW chassis just by itself and took it out on the beach. And then shortly thereafter, it started into the whole dune buggy craze. The curved dash and the fitted windshield is specifically what makes this a Barry Mini T. The funky thing about these cars is it was like, here's the ingredients, go make the cake.
Exactly. If my dad can build one in his garage, anybody can. You can take a look at it and just let me know if it's mechanically sound or like...
We can check it out. Safety first, you got your gas tank set nestled just right above the engine, so that's always awesome. What size is the motor?
1500.
So 1500.
It's a 67 chassis.
If it's a 67 chassis, 1500 is what came factory in a 1967 Beetle. So, I mean, it's cool, it's kind of period, but I can tell there's been some modifications done to the dashboard there. These are not the original seat here, so overall condition, she's had a few owners, you know? All right, well, seems like the next logical step is let's take this baby to the dirt.
All right, do you mind if we do that?
It's where she belongs.
You know, realistically, we gotta have my dad come down and take a look at this. He's super into these things.
Your dad's gonna be hyped. Let's call him up and get him down here.
I have to be honest, this thing has seen better days, but I know how much my dad loves this stuff. So I'm gonna give my dad a call and let him come check it out.
Oh, a 60s buggy.
Not like your makeshift vehicles. This one actually works, supposedly.
Of course it works. There's not that many parts to break.
Yeah.
These were really, really cool. I mean, like, just about any guy with minimal amount of tools could put this together in his garage. Just take an old Volkswagen. The body pops right off, basically. Motor sits in the rear, all that weight sitting on the tires, you get a little traction. And it was really basic wiring. It isn't like today where you open up the dash and there's 1,000 wires. It's deeply interesting.
You know, before I made an offer or anything on it, I wanted you to take a look at it because I know you like them.
Does it run?
Runs great. Training's good. No grinding in the gears. Engine's good.
I'm willing to take a gamble. Let's take this thing for a ride.
You fine with us driving it?
No problem.
All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Oh, definitely not made for a big guy.
No.
These were really, really cool. You fine with us driving it?
No problem.
All right, let's go.
Well, these seats definitely don't hold you in, that's for sure.
Please tell me you drive it faster than that.
I drive the out of that thing, but I don't have two fat guys, and I'm one fat guy.
Two fat guys. That was the best thing I heard all day.
Going in.
Here it comes. Let's see if they get some air over this hill. It looks pretty cool out there, though. I give them that.
Woo!
Whoa.
Well, she drives like a Model T.
Want some help getting out?
Yeah, I need some butter.
Oh.
So how was it, Pops?
Well, it's got stock suspension.
Yeah, she needs a little bit of refining.
Hey, what do you think it's worth?
Well, the fiberglass buggy market, it's not a real high-end market, and the condition that it's in, based on what these things are selling for currently, on a good day, $2,500.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right, buddy. See you later, Bill.
Good seeing you guys. Take
Appreciate
it
it,
easy.
man.
Hey, thanks for letting me drive the car.
No problem.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, and how much do you want for this thing?
I started at $6,000 for this car.
And I would like hair. Mechanically, it's a great bug underneath, but on top, that is the world's worst bodywork I've ever seen. I mean, we have the seat from a minivan in there.
Absolutely, that's what it is. See,
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1,000 for it.
oh, okay. I think I'll pass on $1,000.
Okay. I'll give you $1,200.
No, we're not even in the same ballpark.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me drive it, man. Good luck with it. It's
All
definitely
right.
a project.
Good enough.
Rick, I'm gonna ride home with you. Corey drives crazy through the mountains.
No, go with Corey. I have to make a stop somewhere else.
Fine.